Galloway's support through sight loss.
Galloway's Get Active. Martin Mere Wetlands.
Hi guys, James and Jane here again from Galloway's.
Hiya.
Today we're starting from Martin Mere. We're going to do a walk round the site, around the outskirts of Martin Mere. Hopefully we might see some of the wildfowl and things like that on the walk. So stay tuned, come along, and we'll track the walk and we'll let you know how far it is when we're finished.
And it's nice and sunny.
And it is, it's nice and sunny again.
Blue sky.
So that's 2 weeks running.
Blue sky, nice and sunny, but there is a bit of a breeze.
So yeah, we'll see what we can find and we'll get going and bring you guys along. Come on, let's go.
Okay, so from leaving the car park, we head across the coach park to the far corner, where there's a sign. So we're taking the Martin Mere reed bed walk. So we go down this gravel path where there's a wooden fence on the left hand side and some netting on the right hand side, which is netting off the Wildfowl Trust site at Martin Mere.
The wetlands surrounding Martin Mere Wildfowl and Wetland Trust formed at the end of the last ice age, when water filled a depression in the glacial drift, and was once the largest body of fresh water in England, even bigger in area than Windermere is today. Since then its size has varied as water levels have risen and fallen.
So as we get to the end of this path, there's another signpost pointing to the right, again, which is the reed bed walk. So we turn right and head down a tree littered path, all the golden coloured leaves lying on the path.
The original giant lake can be seen on Christopher Saxton's map from 1579 and stretched from Rufford in the east to Churchtown, then known as North Meals, in the west. To the north of the lake were the villages of Merebrow and Holmeswood. South of the lake was the Scarisbrick Hall estate and Martin Hall.
Nice golden colours in here, and the path then opens out into farmland. You might be able to hear some magpies in the distance. The cackling sound. So now showing a speeded up view along the path. And then we get to another signpost and there's a gate in front of us. We take the path that leads through the gate, which then leads onto the reed bed walk. So we go through the gate. Nice wooden gate, blue sky and the sun streaming straight in front. Now we're showing some very fast speeded up footage walking along the path. There's showing a gate leading onto the reed beds. You might be able to hear some geese in the distance. Bright blue sky showing a big flock of pink-footed geese flying about in the V formation.
Pink-footed goose. The pink-footed goose is a medium-sized goose, smaller than a mute swan but bigger than a mallard. It is pinkish grey with a dark head and neck, a pink bill and pink feet and legs. This species does not breed in the UK, but large numbers of birds spend the winter here, arriving from their breeding grounds in Spitsbergen, Iceland and Greenland. Numbers in England are on the increase. Their food includes grain, winter cereals, potatoes and grass. Pink-footed geese vary in size from 60 centimetres up to around 76 centimetres.
A big wintering ground for those geese. Back along the path we've got the reed beds on our right hand side and a hedge on the left. The camera's now just showing a side view, looking over the tops of the reeds, blue sky and white fluffy clouds in the distance.
The mere originally drained out in two places. At the western end, the arm of the mere known as the Wick drained into the Pool, or Old Pool, at what is now Crownland Street, below Wick, while at its eastern end it flowed into the River Douglas at Rufford.
The path now opens up and it shows an observation platform. The camera is now showing a view across the reed bed from the observation platform. So leaving the platform behind, we carry on along the path.
Active management of the mere began in 1692, when Thomas Fleetwood of Bank Hall cut a channel in an attempt to drain it. Further attempts to drain it were made in the 1780s, but effective drainage was achieved only in the mid-19th century with the introduction of steam pumping.
We're now showing a holly bush with the bright red holly berries and the glossy deep green leaves. We're now carrying on along the path.
Farms and market gardens were established on the rich soils of the reclaimed land. Between 1974 and 1982, sand from the former lake bed was quarried for use in glass making at Mere Sandswood, which is now a nature reserve.
If you listen carefully, guys, you may be able to hear some geese flying over.
The camera's showing a massive flock of pink-footed geese coming from behind a tree. There must be thousands of birds in this one flock.
This time of year we get a lot of geese in this area, especially around Martin Mere, as it's a good feeding ground with all the wetlands around here.
Continuing along the path, we've still got the blue sky and we've got hedges on both sides. This path then joins onto a track and we want to turn right and follow this main track. We've still got some of the golden colours of autumn on the trees. You may be able to hear a train in the distance. The train line is the Southport to Wigan line. Again, keep following the path with the reed beds on your right hand side. We're now showing a close-up of some bright red hawthorn berries against the deep blue sky. So again, keep following the path until we come to a gate, and then we want to be turning left at the side of the gate. So we're now leaving the reed beds behind us. Go over a small earth bridge across a drainage ditch. The path brings us to another signpost where we turn left out over some farmland. Now showing a view of the flat farmland. We've got the bright blue sky with white fluffy clouds, the flat green of the farmers' fields. In the fields there's some hay which is all wrapped up in black bin liners, sort of in big cylinder haystacks if you will. follow the path that leads across the farmland, walking past the black bags of hay and silage. We've got a big fluffy white cloud directly in front. As we keep following the path, we come to another signpost where we want to turn left. So we get to the signpost and we turn left and keep following the path, which will lead us to the level crossing across the railway line. We've got some views over the wide, flat farmland, and there's a big sky, big white fluffy clouds against the bright blue sky. And then back along the path which is leading us to the level crossing over the railway. So you go over the stile at the side of the gate. Be very careful to make sure there's no trains coming. Now showing a view down the train lines, with the lines disappearing straight into the distance. Once we get across the train line, we take the path on your left hand side, which follows the train line, runs parallel. So we've got the path, then there's a ditch on your left hand side, and then the train line, and on the right hand side is farmers' fields. The sun is coming in from the right. Now showing a view down of our legs as we're walking. So to the left is the railway line. We keep following this path until it brings us to New Lane Station. As we head towards the station, you may be to the alarm of the barriers coming down. The train heading to Southport goes past. The barriers are lifting up across the train line, and we cross over the train line and carry on following the road. We keep following the road for quite a distance, and then we'll come to a signpost which is signposted Martin Mere. We turn left there, go down the path a short distance until we come to a gate, and we go through the gate. This path will lead back to the reed bed walk as well. Follow the path until it meets the main junction, and then we turn right for a short distance, and then we turn right again, and we're now back towards the start point. So we follow this path back round the side of the reserve where the chain link fence is on our left, and just keep following that all the way back to the start point. There's another huge flocks of geese.
The Wildfowl and Wetland Trust Centre at Martin Mere is well worth a visit in late autumn and winter, where the reserve is the winter home to over 30,000 geese and over 1,500 swans. It is also home to a captive collection of wildfowl, ducks, geese and swans from around the world. They also have a great display of otters.
Okay guys, so that's just been a quick walk round the fields and footpaths around Martin Mere. We've not gone into the centre today, we've just gone round the outskirts.
Footpaths.
We've taken in the reed beds. You've seen and heard loads of geese. So yeah, it's a nice walk, muddy in places, but it is a level path. There's no hills or anything on this walk, so
Mud and puddles.
it is quite muddy at times. So enjoyable walk, nice sunshine. Like I say, we saw plenty of geese. If you're thinking of coming along, just give me a call. I can give you some more information about it. Tell you how to get here, and the number is 01772 744 148. Hope you've enjoyed the video. Leave any comments in the section below and we'll get back to you. So for now, it's goodbye, stay safe, and we'll see you in the next video.
Bye.
Thanks for watching.
Galloway's support through sight loss.